Hello, everyone! How's it going? Let me know if I need to crank up volume, lower volume, whatever have you. How we all doing today, huh? Historia was here first! Historia! Thank you for redeeming the first! I'm proud of you! Good job, buddy! That's absolutely amazing. Good job. How we all doing today? We all doing good? We all vibing? We all grooving and schmooving? I need to get a bottle of water. I know I'm gonna be yapping along in this game, so it's not voice acted. I'll grab 2 bottles of water. You're somehow not dead? Hell yeah! I enjoy when you're not dead, because you're my friend. Day's been alright. Won an art competition? Hell yeah! Good job! So, for this game, I own all the Phoenix Wright games and all the Apollo Justice games. So we're going to be doing a marathon of all of them. Slowly but surely. Right now... Oh, ad break. Pain! In that case, I will wait to continue my yap as soon as the ad break is done. Do 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 Sit here waiting for ad break to be done with. Sit for ads to finish. Just a little bit longer. Move my mic because I'm going to be facing to my right because that's where my TV is. Ad break has ended. Perfect. As I was saying, day's been alright. Won an art competition. Hell yeah, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. So, as I was saying before my ads rudely interrupted me, is I own all the Phoenix Wright games because of the trilogy, and I own all the Apollo Justice games because of that trilogy. So, we're going to be doing a marathon of all those. Unfortunately, there is no voice acting for a lot of the games, so you get to deal with my horrible voices. May God have mercy on your ear holes. Ash, you're here too? Oh my gosh! All the best people I know. Welcome in. I'm happy to have you. Before I start, trigger warning for anyone. Hydrate. I can hydrate. Hydrate. You like my voice? Thanks, Historia. I appreciate it. Trigger warning for everyone watching. There is many scenes in here that involve blood and all that kind of stuff. And murder and death. So just a warning. So, my fave beverage, water. No, your favorite beverage is soju. No, blood. Blood? Half deaf right now anyway, so even if you were bad, I could just move my phone to my left ear. True. Also, what do you mean blood is your favorite drink? Oh, 'cause the... I see, you're being a silly goober. Well, keep being silly. Helps with my lack of iron. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Om nom. I know something else to help with your lack of iron. Hey, yo! August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? Maybe sick, but I still have my humor mostly. True. Historia, I swear, you have the immune system of a piece of paper. I don't know why, but you get sick so often. You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out. Phoenix. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? My immune system is guilty of treason and attempted murder. Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence, man! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't! Who took her from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yeah, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. If I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck. Felt that. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge, and for your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. More hydrate. Hydrate. Hey, Crimson Wolf, how you doing, bud? I'm doing good. Just vibing. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Meh? You're doing meh? Oh, well, that won't fucking do. Drown the goober in aqua. Oh. Well, that won't fucking do. I don't want meh people in my stream. What you... Nah, bro. Take a load off, sit down, fucking chillax, and just fucking vibe. That's what we're all here for. The good vibes, the good times, and just a groove. Take a load off and just let your mind melt away. Meh is better than bad. That is true. However, we just here for vibes. Just kick back and relax. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That would be Mr. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. I'm glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No! No, wait, I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Looks like Cindy Stone. Loss of blood due to blood trauma. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... We just saw this. Hit with a blunt object. Also, does 2 hours count as enough sleep? No. But... if that is what your body can manage at that time, then it's better than nothing. However, I would wish for you to get more sleep. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. How about 5? 5 is a little bit better. I'm going to call you out. I see your ass hopping on the fucking Bell World. No. You're sick. Go relax. I will bully you into fucking relaxing. You need to be laying in bed, just chilling. Not playing video game. Just happened to look over and saw a Steam notification. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? I mean, I haven't had more than 5 hours of sleep in a row and over... Oh, buddy. In over a month? You are in bed? Is your computer just right next to your bed? But, dude... If you are able to get more sleep, that'd be awesome. But if 5 hours is just what your body is capable of right now, that's unfortunately all you can do. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Steam Deck plus phone and insomnia plus stress equal no sleep. Yeah, no? That's a fair point. Carry on, I suppose. My arguments are all invalid. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls upon the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you. It was seeing other men. She had just returned overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Life check! Absolutely. She's probably watching some BL. Wife check. She's doing good. She's watching very shitty gay dramas. JC, oh, it's Ace. Hi. Hi, Vi. I told you I was going to play it. I'm no liar. I do the things I say.
You're a liar.
I am not a liar. Fuck you.
Liar, liar. Your pants are on fire at this exact moment.
Get going. Skedaddle. Be gone. Is that the wife? Yes, it is. Tell her hi. Hi, wife.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. Rat check. Also, Historia, thank you for the 15 bits. I appreciate you, homie. I will be back and do a rat check too. Make me stand. Thank you. Love you. The rats are doing good. They just chilling, munching on some feed. Where's my behind me? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I've got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies the matter. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order, order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call as witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Yes, yes. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I think that's the voice. I'm gonna go for Frank. Just, yes, yes. Kind of like a Skeksis from The Dark Crystal. If anyone's old enough to remember that. Is this an ancient reference? I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead! Though semi-recently a few years ago. Hell yeah. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. You've actually seen the Dark Crystal? Let's fucking go! You may be older. Probably. Probably are. Not by much, but by some. How many rats old would I say I am? God, rats on the high end live up to 5 years, so I am... I am almost 5 rats old. You're almost 30, Astoria? Damn. 30, that's a lot of rats. That is a lot of rats. Because of this talk, I got distracted and forgot the voice I was doing for him. Yes. Yeah, that's it. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public payphone. Wait, that means I'm older than you? Yeah. Do I not have my age in my bio? I don't think so. Well, I'm not shy about it. I am 24. I am a 2002 baby. That's scary. I'm 29. Woof. Old grandpa. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. I'm pretty sure I've said my age multiple times. Why don't I get, whose man's? You be gone. Hollow, welcome in, bud. Great to have you here. I was still in middle school when you dated last. Damn. Just got off work, now you're here. Hell yeah, welcome in. Great to have you. Also, that's rough, Historia. Oh, buddy. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? That means I'm only a year older than Slash? Yeah. I am slightly older than Slash. Haven't dated in nearly a decade. Oof. It's okay, Historia. You'll find someone eventually, if you want someone. If not, then keep sticking to you, bud. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Solid used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. was 14 when I dated last. What was I doing at 14? It's been so long. $10 years ago? $6 years ago I graduated. So before that, I was like end of 8th grade, beginning of freshman year. You're in a cult? Huh? Huh? Weird flex, but okay? End of junior high, beginning of high school. Yeah. God. I miss those days. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? I'm an unk. Yeah, you are. That's okay. You're one of my favorite unks, Historia. Not a flex, just my entire world revolved around the cult. How odd. Maybe because I don't have the experience with that, nor do I have the skill set to conversate about this. So, I'm just gonna keep playing the game. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R button, then point out contradictions in the testimony. It's cross-examination time. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Sorry to make things awkward if you did. No, you didn't. I just didn't have the skill set to continue the conversation. That's all. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Hydrate. Historia, you are making me drink so much water. Ugh, water. Good for the soul. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. It's good for me? Well, I appreciate you. How do you know it was 1 p.m. considering electricity to the building was out from noon to 6 p.m. the day of the crime?
Objection!
Don't let him die from water poisoning. I'll be fine. Is there an issue with 1 p.m.? Oh, it was the time of death, that's why.
Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m.? You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. You're not drowning me? Nah, I'm good. I'm a good swimmer. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It's probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about this misunderstanding.
I already found a contradiction! I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program? Now I just want to watch the Ace Attorney anime? Hell yeah. You'll get way better voice acting than that. If bench, welcome in! But the apartment was in a blackout. Ooh, now you're thinking with portals there, Historia. Is this the first time playthrough? On stream, yes. In personal, no. Though I do space it out long enough for me to barely remember what the fuck happens. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one. Hope I have fun. Love these games. Hell yeah, I love them too.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It's probably coming from the television.
Do I play horror games? I do. I just gotta buy horror games. I have a lot on my PlayStation. Isn't that backseating? To be fair, Hollow, I'm cool with it. Just for that instance, just because I like seeing people think. I've played this episode enough to mostly remember what the fuck to do.
Objection!
So it's okay for that instance. If I have a problem with it, I will let it be known. Now, do I play horror games? It all depends on like if I buy one. Like Resident Evil. I have Resident Evil Village sitting in my fucking Steam library. I haven't played that game in years. Lethal Company. As much as people say it's more friend slop, I consider it a horror game with the mods I use. But I'm fine with horror games. It's just whenever I feel like playing it. What if it was bought for me? I'd probably play it. As long as it was, like, genuinely scary. Instead of some uber slop being like, ooh, it's a spooky game. Ooh. But, alright. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Ugh. You couldn't have heard a television. Or a video. Gah! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself.
How about demonologist? Never heard of it. But if it's spooky, I'm down.
Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Solid. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been shocked finding the body.
Supposedly it's more scary than Phasmophobia, another game I've never played. Once I figure out how to connect my VR to Twitch and all that, I'll probably stream The Exorcist. And pre-roll ads are on. Run an ad break to disable them. Neat. Fantastic. But I'll probably do The Exorcist and The Walking Dead VR as soon as I figure that out. But scarier than Phasmophobia. Ooh. Exciting. Basically a demon hunting game. I'm too much of a coward to play alone. Isn't just that you want someone to play with you. I'm down. Like, I'm down to play with you, buddy. I'll just have to buy it. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yes, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly.
You saw it.
Hold it!
That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake.
Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered the table clock.
A table clock? Yeah, I think I need to present the statue here.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how's it supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Solid.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. I mean, I don't just want to drag someone into it who hates horror. Plus, it's kind of one I'm a coward about. You be able to play it easier than me, braver than me. Homie, I will hold your hand through that entire thing if I have to. I do not mind. I'll be like, come on, buddy, let's go, little adventure. Let's go. I got you, I'll protect you, my friend. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in this witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. I'm scared of Faz and it ain't scary. Oh, buddy. Champ. Home slice. You do not need to worry. If you want to play, I will gladly hold your hand and be scared with you. It will be fine. You will be fine. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon just spoke to you as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? You highlighted your message. Do I need silverware, buddy? Sure. I'll always take silverware. Let's see. I let my friend get sacrificed to a ghost and still got murked, which, to be fair, we were both noobs. You're getting a cup of silverware. Hell yeah! I'll take a cup of silverware. Quite refreshing. I take it you were hitting me up on stream because I'm logged into my other Discord on my phone. Let me see if I'm right. Did I get sent a message? I did not. It was just for everyone. Neat. Yeah, I'll take a cup of silverware. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death.
Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please.
There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound from the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. Better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Solid heard was definitely the clock. Fact is, a fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I'm good at games. I am pretty okay. I wouldn't say good, I wouldn't say bad. I am average. And that's okay by me. I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That is certainly a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What is your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? I think you are good and fun to watch. Hell yeah, I appreciate it, Historia. I think the same thing about you, dude. Whenever you do stream, I'm happy to watch. See, that's the thing I love about streaming. Let me take a quick little timeout here. That's the thing about getting back into streaming when I did. I've managed to meet so many amazing people, and I am beyond grateful to have met all of you that I have. And gotten to know you all a bit more personally with playing games together and doing all that. Genuinely, I am thankful for that. Because if I didn't pick back up streaming, I probably wouldn't have ever met any of you. And that would suck because a lot of you I consider really great people. And I'm thankful to know all of y'all. Alright. Let's get back to the game. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Solid heard and the actual time of death. Streaming is actually helping me become social and get past many of my social problems. Hell yeah! Oh, what's up, love bug? Just hitting your inhaler.
Yeah. I just come to menacingly stand behind you.
Okay.
What's this one?
Play.
Then what's that for?
That's my stream.
Oh, are you on the PlayStation?
The Switch.
I don't have my glasses on.
You never wear your glasses.
Yeah.
Blind as a wombat.
I would get LASIK, but
LASIK's expensive.
not only that, but I don't want nobody putting a damn laser in my eyeball.
True.
Shit's scary. And not even asleep, you're awake, so you see the laser go in your eyeball. Scary. Scary. Scary.
I love you. Alright. Let's get back into the shenanigans. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Solid heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Solid, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close, too. Mr. Wright, seems that you lack critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solid. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that we can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see if you can pull this off. Let's see if the evidence proves why the clock was running slow. The passport! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Order! Order, I say! Nope. There goes a bottle. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yippee! And with that, the court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Solid was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Solid let himself in to do his dirty work.
While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Solid grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Ooh. Still can't believe we won. Right! Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. Been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this class. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Buds, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she just probably needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Heh. More hydrate. I could do that. Sip time. 3 big sip. Ugh. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry will be one promise that I want to be able to keep. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about this upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well... Oof. Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal! Okay, sis, see you soon! Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fanco Law Office. Fanco Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You're not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye. I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Ah! Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fanco Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. That smell. Blood! Sis? Someone's there.
Chief? Chief? Chief! Snake? 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 Who are you? Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly it began to fade. So finally she was cold. Chief. Some shards of glass were scattered on the floor. They seemed to be the remains of a glass light stand. There's a large building right across from the office. Gatewater Hotel. Nice luxurious place. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. I think her lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand that stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else here seems to be a clue. Piece of paper? Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Words written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. That girl, where'd she go? Put her right here on that sofa. Oh, I hope she didn't run out on me. Yikes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there would be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! But why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Better hurry up and call the police. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Please come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me.
Eek!
This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not...
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What? Mia's younger sister, Maya. She was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. Sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow. I had poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ugh. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear in the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me more about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear about it in her own voice? Hear her own voice? Yeah, I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks.
So you're an acolyte. Or medium in training?
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait,
What?
so you're a real honest and goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I ever was in any trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think we can go ask him to represent me?
Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They give me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up.
I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Oh, let me alt-tab real quick. Making sure everything's good, everything is great. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait. You're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. Ah, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy. He was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Gumshoe. Right, at your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Ahem. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Ooh, he thinks I'm my lawyer. Now, Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She may have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you ain't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. Sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. Doesn't feel pain, doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides this case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you can give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a sec, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive, you're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Guess I asked all the questions I need to. Get down here, pal? Yeah, thanks. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I completely forgot about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get the detective to link information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. I'm on self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I could hardly contain myself. Oh, let me freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. I need to drink more water. My throat's hurting from all this yapping I'm doing. All these fucking voices I'm trying to do. I'm gonna end up losing my voice at the end of this. Alright. I drank a lot of water. I need to use the bathroom, everyone. So, what I'm gonna do is hit the funny break time button. And then I will be right back. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Sorry. I went to go get some cough drops and all that fun shit. Fucking voice was starting to get scratchy. Well, I'm sucking on a fucking cough drop and chugging water. Ugh. Volume on, that's good there. Make sure that's all good there. I'll tab my way 30,000 times. Also, welcome back, Historia. Great to have you. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fanco Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from there. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Here's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now.
You no longer stink? Hell yeah! Happy for you.
You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode there for a second. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observed. Incident. You sound just like lawyers in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
My TMJ is potentially what's infected. Hi, Bri! Also, Historia, what's a TMJ? How you doing, Bri? How goes Kingdom Hearts? Did you finally get past the swinging section? Like an hour and 45 minutes ago? That's when I dipped out. Temporal mandibular joint disorder. Alright. What in the fresh Protestant fuck did you say to me? What spell are you casting? TMJ is when your inner ear meets the jaw. Clicking, popping, grating sounds when opening and closing the mouth. Limited jaw movement or locking in the jaw. Earaches or ringing in the ear. Tinnitus. Headaches or neck and shoulder pain. Cause and risk factors. Teeth grinding or clenching. Stress leading to tension in the jaw muscles. Jaw injury or trauma. Arthritis or inflammation of the joint. Habits like chewing gum frequently. Nail biting or poor posture. Treatment and management, eating soft foods, applying ice and heat packs, doing gentle jaw exercises, medications, moxaralizing, dental devices like mouth guard. Huh. It can be genetic or traumatic.
Huh.
Welcome to the JC stream where you learn new things and get to see funny games. Whatever happens next, who knows? So you think that the part of your inner ear where it meets the jaw is infected? Dude, that must suck. Like, really suck. That sounds awful, dude. I'm sorry to hear. TMJ probably got fucked up by your ear. Probably, but either way, dude. That sucks. I was looking at it and there's some ways to help with it, but... yeah, that's all interconnected, so I believe one can make the other worse. Yeah, probably. I'm learning so many things on this stream. I mean, I'm sadly used to ear infections since I've gotten them every year. Oh, that's rough. I'm more of a bronchitis infection almost every year. The wife always gets fucking pneumonia. Like, bad pneumonia. That sucks, yeah. Dude, that's rough. I hate ear infections, really can't do much but wait for the medicine to do its thing. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've... knocking on wood. I don't think I've ever had an ear infection. Used to get strep infections, pink eye yearly as a kid. Damn! Damn, Historia! That's rough as hell, dude. Now I just get ear infections during smoke season. Smoke season? Oh, aren't you, like mountain time or something? I had strep so bad as a kid. I don't think I've had strep either. Took out your tonsils and adenoids? Okay. Yeah, that's right, you're over there, you get bad smoke. Forest fires or just everything. Took mine when I was 17 instead of when I was a kid because my ENT was a moron. Oof. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. ENT, ears, nose, throat doctor. Yeah, I missed a lot of school that year, like, I think it was out of 2 months. God damn.
Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better see if I can go find this elite lawyer she talked about. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Can I listen to my sister's voice? It didn't mine in June, so I was down during the hottest time of the year in Texas. Oof. Pure heat.
Ahem. Ha ha ha! So you're the one who say has been looking for me?
Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? How come no one can get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
But I didn't miss school, at least. Oof. I think mine was in Fowler Spring. Oof. Why the strange reaction?
Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Well, wait a sec. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see.
Sadly / thankfully, I'll be moving to Texas anywhere from 2 weeks to 8 weeks from now. Hell yeah!
But the client's
Mia's Faye's sister.
Ahem.
Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep.
Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
I think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth his salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
So you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, see, I
I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Sorry. I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. It's the finger clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now.
So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9 p.m. The lights were off, and I could smell blood.
Oh, man.
Then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family?
I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know. She could still be alive?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer. She left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain? So who was the man who ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. Told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White?
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well... Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for other people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. For work and access to better medical and cost of living. Hell yeah.
Right, thank you.
Oh, she smiled at least. Or at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. There's something about that that's been Sorry, right before stream, I ate a little thing of breadsticks and had red sauce with it. Good old marinara. So it's been making me feel a little queasy. So I think once we get to the trial section of this, that's where I'll call the stream to try and ease my stomach. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? So when I tried to look in that drawer, she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of the establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using their... facilities. If you no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Oh, I just heard Wifezilla call for me. I shall return. All this yapping. I'll bring you another bottle of water. Oh, right. Headphones back on. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah, you came back quick! Might ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. That's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Oh, wiretap? Huh. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Would she have something... Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I got to get to this woman's bottom. Wait. I mean... You know what I mean. Oh, Bellboy, still there? Oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! Snooze. Alright, I'm I'm going to put the raid message into chat. There's the raid message, folks. Now, let's figure out who we are going to raid. Let's see. So many people are playing Phoenix Fright. God. I know exactly who to drop y'all off with. Where's that goober at? This man's. I'll drop y'all off with a Mr. Nerd Knight. Alright, folks. Let's get grooving and schmoovin'.